Good morning. It's after midnight. I just really felt today, kind of in my spirit, that the Lord was saying to not film until after midnight today. So, anyways, this will probably be uploaded um, sometime after midnight, however long it takes to upload. So, I'm reading in Jeremiah 2, 32 and 33, and then a devotional in my Bible goes with it. So it says, um, does a young woman forget her jewelry, a bride her wedding ornaments? Yet my people have forgotten me, days without number. How skilled you are at pursuing love. Even the worst of women can learn from your ways. And then the devotional in my Bible says, inside out. Like many women, each morning perhaps you wake up, pour yourself a cup of caffeine, take a shower, and then get ready to meet the world. You pick out an outfit, preferably one that makes you look 5 or 10 pounds lighter, do your hair, and put on makeup. Finally, you add jewelry, a belt, and maybe a purse. Voila, you're ready to meet the day. The care involved in our routine begs the question, how much time do we spend getting ready spiritually each morning? Do we take any time at all to ask God to guide us during our day? Do we read the scriptures, meditate, or pray so that we can be more patient, kind, and loving with our spouse and our children? Or do we worry more about getting out the door than about the condition of our hearts? Caring for our outward appearance is not wrong, as long as we don't neglect focusing on our inner thoughts and attitudes too. The prophet Jeremiah noted that women are unlikely to forget their accessories, but God's people are prone to forget him. If we're honest, we'll admit that we are much like the Israelites. In the midst of our busy lives, God often gets pushed to the bottom of our to-do list. But spiritual growth happens from the inside out. Try this. Tomorrow as you shower, praise God for the cleansing that Jesus' forgiveness provides. As you're getting dressed, thank God for clothing you with Christ's righteousness. When you put on your moisturizer, ask God to soften your heart to his leading throughout the day. As you apply your makeup, thank him for being the foundation of your life. When you put in your contacts, ask God to give you eyes to see his workings in the world. And as you put on your earrings, thank him for beautifying your life with the fruits of the Spirit. Who knows? After talking to God throughout the morning, you might not even need caffeine. I don't do caffeine. I will eat chocolate and stuff, not in the morning. But I get that a lot of people do drink coffee and whatnot. And I like coffee. I like tea. I just tend to stick away from caffeine. Anyways, it was just kind of interesting because I really have been thinking a lot about, how I spend my time. And I really do try to be intentional about spending time with, Jesus, and praying, and, reading my Bible, and just asking him kind of what he wants me to learn, what he wants me to understand. And throughout the day, there's just so many things that he could be talking to you about. I know that we are busy. We can get busy. Even in my season that's not as busy, I think it's still very easy to get distracted. And so we really have to be intentional to take that time to listen and have those conversations with God. And I think that when you're working a lot of hours and maybe doing more than one job, and you're not getting as much sleep, and you're just kind of going from here to there, and you have other obligations, that it really can be hard to hear the Lord. I think that when you're raising kids and you're tired because you're working, and you're raising your kids, and you're getting dinner ready, and you're getting the things you need for your house, it can be really hard to really be intentional to spend that time. I mean, you have to take it in bits, I think, even if it's just a few minutes here or there, because everything is kind of just coming at you. Some people are really good at, being able to do many things at one time. But I think one of the most important things that we can do, those that are following the Lord, is really check your heart and see how it's doing. Are you getting what you need spiritually? Because I think things will show up. If you're struggling in those areas spiritually, um, then you may feel more upset about stuff. You may get triggered more easily. You may be going through a season that is causing you to question a lot of things about your life, about how you were raised, about who wasn't there for you. And it can be really hard to open up those wounds, and maybe you haven't healed from certain wounds. I know that can be hard. I know that I'm still on that journey. And I know that I have been healed so very much with so many different relationships. And it's good. It feels good to feel, like everything's not going to trigger me. I can go to a movie and I'm okay. I could remember years ago going to different movies and going out to do things, and, I'm good, I'm fine. And then all of a sudden, there's a trigger, and you really just want to run and hide, or you like cry, or you get very upset. It's very difficult. So I do understand how that feels to get triggered and really not even be able to handle it, or how you react, because you're still, dealing with those emotions. And I have learned over the years, not perfect, but how to manage my emotions. I've read a lot of books. Like I said, I read my Bible, I read devotionals, I pay attention. I have listened to a lot of sermons and a lot of advice. All of it has come from YouTube. I really have healed so much because I've decided to be teachable, and I wanted to learn. I wanted to get better at life. I wanted to get better at being, I don't know, just able to handle things. And I still do have emotion, but I can remember, I know there was this song that, I don't even know what the title was, but it was talking about how she drowned the whole world with her tears. And I used to really think that was about me. But I was like, that's not me anymore. I will cry about things. I will go to movies, and sometimes I do cry during the movie. Um, but there's just as many times where I don't. I'm not the same person that I used to be. And sometimes it feels weird because you're like comfortable in stuff that's maybe not so functional. And yet I don't think there's anything wrong with somebody being, sensitive and crying about things. I mean, I remember growing up feeling like I was always embarrassed because, I was so sensitive, and I would be so shy, and, I would be overly, sensitive and cry and stuff. And then even as an adult, I felt like shame, and I felt embarrassed of that. And I don't think that anybody should feel embarrassed for crying. I don't think that anybody should be told, you shouldn't cry, whether you're female or male. I feel like it's important to do that if you need to do that. And not everybody does. But don't be afraid of it, certainly. I mean, that comes back to God didn't give us a spirit of fear. He gave us love. And He really does love us, and He cares about how we feel about everything. And, you really can take it to the Lord. All of your hurts and all of your disappointments, He can handle those things. And that's what I think I really love so much about the Lord, is that he really cares about the things that matter to me. He will do special things for me all the time. You know, in the summertime when I wanted to see butterflies and get pictures, or find a special rock, or find something special at a thrift store, you know, seashells or a specific thing that I was looking for, whatever it is. He delights to do those things because he knows you personally, and he knows really what will delight you. Um, and it's cool. It's cool. And also when you make that connection and go, wow, that wasn't a coincidence. That wasn't just some strange happening. Like, God really did that for me because he knew that it would delight me. And so that's really cool. I don't really know what else I want to say. This is probably the only video I'm doing because I did work all day and I've been up all day. But I really just wanted to be obedient to what I felt the Lord was speaking to me this morning, you know, in my spirit, to wait and to not do any videos, any uploads until after midnight. And so, you know, I feel like I want to do this YouTube channel because I want to share my story, and I want to share so many things, and just I want to do it really for the Lord, and I want to help somebody. I don't know if this is helping anybody, but I'm going to keep showing up and recording, and, you know, hopefully getting better at it. And for now, it is just going to be in my room. I'm probably not going to be able to do a whole lot of scenery things, and I don't have my vehicle. I mean, it would be really awesome to have a nice vehicle that I could drive places on my days off, and I could do some filming, or even just filming in my vehicle. But this is kind of what I can do right now. And so bear with me. It's a new channel. I have looked at some of the stuff, and it basically is showing that people really are clicking it, but they're not viewing it. They're not really watching it. And so I really would ask that you would take the time, if you are going to click on it, on this video, to subscribe and like, and watch the video all the way through. It helps me. It helps my watch hours. Liking it will help it get into the algorithm. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it's really up to God who's going to see the videos, and what he wants to do with it. And if he wants me to earn money doing this, it's whatever he wants. But it really would be nice if I would get, you know, more subscribers and more watch hours. So there's really no way I can get the watch hours if you don't watch my videos, or if you just click through. Maybe I'm just rambling on and that's not what you like. It's not your cup of tea. I've really been praying and asking the Lord what else I should do on this channel. And what I can really do right now is just kind of share my faith and share, you know, the things that are going on in my life, and sharing some of my past stuff, and how I've learned how to forgive, and the choices that I make in my life, that I want them to be good choices. And that, you know, I do have some bumps in the road. I don't have a vehicle and it's winter. I am working part-time right now. I'm still dealing with arthritis and other unknowns in my health, and that's okay. But anyways, I hope you have a good day, because it's already Saturday, and I will go ahead and upload this video. And we'll see about what's going to happen for tomorrow and the days to come. So have a good night if you're getting ready to go to bed, and take care. And I really wish I would look into the camera. I'm still not really sure how to do that, so bear with me. All right. Blessings. Bye.